Hi guys, with 2020 behind us and the milestone of surpassing 100 videos, I wanted to take a minute to reflect on some of the really cruddy personal finance topics that still seem to feature a lot on personal finance blogs and videos, but with the benefit of hindsight, someone had to call out the nonsense. I'll explain why. Yep, I said it, and hopefully I don't get burned too much for saying it, but there is a tendency for a lot of recycled pieces of personal finance advice that has featured and remained prominent in the space. Everyone is guilty of it, including me in my cringe binge early days of YouTube. So in this video, let's put some of those ideas in the bin. The first one, the latte myth. Also often we hear the same cruddy advice popularized by a handful of writers and financial journalists who were early millennials who saw that rise of coffee shops as they were students. Remember Coffee Republic and how popular it was in the UK in the late 90s and early 2000s, if that was your thing. The latte became the visual illustrator to this particular crowd, highlighting how if you could save a few quid a day on coffee and plug it into a compound calculator, then you'll cry about how much you're actually wasting on coffee rather than investing it. The first problem with producing content like this is that it's lazy and boring. Give the latte a break, guys. The message is out there, delivered, and regurgitating it is not adding value. Second, it creates an anxiety and fear-laden mindset, which is really what the problem is for me, where every penny is scarce and spending it even on a trivial latte will somehow relegate a life of poverty. I think the smarter way to approach this is to budget as soon as you start the month and have a bucket for you, be it coffee, going out to bars, or in my case a pizza budget. Spend on those things that make you happy and chubby, if you like. And I mean, we have one life, and yes, we need to aspire to be free and to be prudent, but we do have to enjoy it too, provided you have budgeted for it, which helps to build a discipline of paying yourself first and building wealth. Then enjoy some of it too. If you enjoy a nice cup of coffee to welcome the day and not on a mission to make a 20-cent coffee. Personally, I don't drink coffee unless I'm on holiday, but my husband, he loves that dark arts coffee. It's no Nescafe, guys. There's a morning ritual to even prepare it. I mean, he dresses in £5 t-shirts and £10 chinos from ASOS at home, so it's all about balance, isn't it? The second myth I want to talk about is passive income. This really irks me, actually. If you have been on my channel for a while, you have probably heard me slam passive income as a thing. It seems that most personal finance YouTubers and others have videos on passive income. The thing is, passive income is not real, and it has existed before YouTube niches. It's called business, entrepreneurship, and risk-taking. It's building scalable income. This is income where how much you make and how many pennies you make is not determined by how much time you spend on it. The amount you make is not a straight hour for money exchange, and so there is potentially no limit on how much money you can make. So let's not call it passive income and call a spade, guys, and realize great income streams takes a lot of hard work. I have seen it myself being a YouTuber now for almost 7 months, and the hard work it takes to create and publish videos without getting much commercial reward for doing so. Granted, there are others who started at the same time as me who are doing way better commercially from the channels, but this is business. Hard work, determination, owning your skills, being consistent, and also having a bit of luck can help create the income stream. Failing that, if you're enjoying it and you can stick in it longer because it brings value over and above money, it's great. That being said, I have run a restaurant business which I have successfully exited, and have a property business which I'm passionate about, both of which were scalable ventures, and as time went on I made more money. So find a passion, go in knowing it will take a lot of work, and build the scalable income stream. The next thing I want to talk about is stock picking. Early on, when the pandemic started last year, there was a surge of day traders riding on the commission-free trading platforms available to investors. The success of Tesla, the nickel volatility, remember that, and the trading of Hertz after it declared bankruptcy are just a few crazes that we saw. Buying and selling stock on volatility and in and out of positions is not investing, guys. It's trading. Trading is not investing, it's speculating. So for every successful speculator, there are a ton of people that are not. There is a high luck requirement in stock picking, and those that are good at it, you'll never see on YouTube. There is so much information a trader needs to consistently outperform the market, and that itself is near on impossible to consistently do it. So if you can't consistently do it, then it's very hard to lock in success through stock picking. There is an article published by Hendrik Bassenbinder in 2018 which looked at the stock market back to 1927, and he found that 60% of stocks had a lifetime return of less than UST bills, and since 1926 4% of US stocks accounted for 100% of the US market return. That's saying something, and this is why active strategies and poorly devised concentrated portfolios from trader books underperform the market. If you do trade, realize trying to bear the market is a fool's errand, and to do it consistently will require a lot of work and effort, and and still you may not achieve it. So enjoy life, reduce the stress of investing by acquiring tracking funds, and rest in the knowledge that for the vast majority of it, you can't really beat the market. So join it. So those are my 3 things to think about this year, which are the key bits of personal finance information to ignore. This is one of my most popular topics on YouTube, so here are some recent videos, and see you over there.